everyone. It's Monday, April 1st. I'm Johanna Coleman.
And I'm Mark Charter, and once again, thank you so much for tuning into The Surge. Well, Johanna, it's April Fool's Day. Are you planning on pranking anybody?
I have always wanted to try putting a water balloon on a faucet so that when you turn it on, it sprays the person right in the face.
I know that trick. I've done that before, and it didn't work out so well because the person got very upset on the other end. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any April Fool's pranking this year.
Well, I can't quite master getting the water balloon to stand, so I think I might try something a little safer and pull the whole toothpaste inside the Oreo cookies
Yeah,
trick.
you could do that. That might be a little less waterworks, and that
Right.
might not make them
Right.
so angry with you.
Little sweet, little minty, just trying to help them out.
That's right. That's right. Well, aside from that, we've got some events going on around campus and Duluth, so we'll get into that.
Sounds great.
Alrighty. There will be an informational event tonight in Brainerd where prospective students can learn about available on-site and online bachelor degree programs offered by the College of St. Scholastica. Students will be able to gather information regarding cost, funding for their education, and the admissions process. Also, feel free to bring transcripts for a transcript evaluation. This event is open to the public. It's also free, and for more information, you can contact Amy Anderson at 218-625-4816.
All right. Well, also tonight there will be a Rock the Praise workshop event in the Summers Main Lounge. If you like Christian music or just want to learn a little bit more about other people's faith, then feel free to stop by between 8:30 and 9:30 p.m. in the Summers Main Lounge.
Sounds good. And on Tuesday, April 3rd, there will be another Spotlight Performing Arts and Lecture event held in the Mitchell Auditorium. This week, the St. Scholastica Percussion Ensemble will be performing under the direction of Jeremy Craycraft. The cost of this event is $5, and once again, it will be held in the Mitchell Auditorium at 7:30 p.m.
All right. And the one and only Coolio will be performing live in concert at the Rex nightclub inside the Vickers Complex on Thursday, April 19th. The doors open at 9 p.m. and the show begins at 10. Tickets are available at the Rex or at twinportsnightlife.com.
And the Dublin Pub stand-up comedy tour is continuing through the spring with live shows every Saturday night at 6:30 and 9 p.m. This comedy tour is featuring stand-up comedians from across the nation, and to make a reservation, call the Brew Pub at 218-727-1559.
Well, there is so much stuff going on around the Twin Ports that you're not going to want to miss.
That's right, that's right. And now I think we should go back to on-campus stuff, and we'll turn to Billy Fay with sports.
All right, thank you, Johanna and Mark. Some exciting news to start off CSS Sports as star hockey players Nina and Monica Weidacher, who are also sisters, have been named to play for the Swiss national team in the World Championships this spring. Both players were named first team all-conference this year, and Nina was also the program's first All-American in CSS history. She led the conference with 36 points on 18 goals and 18 assists. Monica's season was nothing to sneeze at either. She was second in the conference, only to Nina with 29 points on 11 goals and 18 assists. The action of the World Championships is starting April 7th in Burlington, Vermont. Moving on to spring sports action here at St. Scholastica, the men's and women's tennis teams began UMAC play on March 23rd and 24th. They traveled to play Bethany Lutheran on Friday and North Central on Saturday. Both the men's and women's teams shut out their opponents on both days 9-0. On the women's side, Megan Lawrence won her 5th and 6th straight matches, and the Saints women now have 4 players with 8 wins on the year. On the men's side, Colin Dean is now 7-1 after the weekend. And against North Central on Saturday, get this, the Saints played 72 games against the Rams, and the Saints men won 71 of them. Certainly an impressive feat indeed. Both men's and women's tennis teams were back in action this last weekend. On Thursday, they traveled to Northwestern. Saturday, they traveled to Martin Luther. And today, they are at Minnesota Morris. Be sure to tune in to the Surge next week to get caught up on those events. The baseball team was also in action on March 23rd. They traveled to the Metrodome for the second time this season to take on the UW Lacrosse Eagles in a doubleheader. The Saints started off right away in the first as Kyle Moody got a 2 RBI single to bring the Saints out to an early 2-0 lead, but the Eagles would answer back with a couple runs of their own in the bottom half of the inning. Now we'll move on. The game was tied at 4 in the bottom of the 7th, and the Eagles had the game-winning run on third with 2 outs, but the Saints' Mickey Kuning forced a ground out to force extra innings. St. Scholastica Parker Olson got an RBI base hit right away in the 8th inning, which proved to be the game winner, and the Saints took Game 1 5-4. In Game 2, the Saints would jump out to another early lead, this time 3 runs in the 1st inning, and they would score 1 more in the 4th, 1 more in the 5th, and that paired with Kyle Jensen's 3-strikeout day would lift the Saints to a 5-3 victory as they completed the doubleheader sweep against the Eagles. CSS will took the field again this last weekend. They took on arch rivals Bethany Lutheran College Vikings to start UMAC play. They had 1 game on Friday and a doubleheader yesterday as part of the 3-game series. The Saints softball team begins UMAC play today over at Kenwood Field against Northland College. That game is at 2 p.m. And get this, folks, this is the first home event for St. Scholastica since February 25th. So it's a good opportunity to get out and cheer on your Saints, something you haven't been able to do for over a month now. And that'll do it for the sports this week. Be sure to tune in next week to catch up on all of this weekend's events.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook.
Have a wonderful day, a great week, and we'll see you next time right here on The Surge.